My name's Laura. I'm a design manager at GMI. I originally trained to be an architect, something I wanted to do from a young age. I was really interested in design and maths, and I did architecture at university, but it was towards the end of that when I was working in practice as an architect that I realised it wasn't quite for me. It was a very computer-based role, a very CAD-based role, and I much preferred being around people and being on construction sites. So slight career change, I found design management as a job role, and then I started in the construction industry on the contractor side. So now I work on sites, I manage architects and engineers who do the design, but I manage it for our contractors to make sure that we have all the information we need to build. My job is mainly managing the kind of relationship between the architects, the structural engineers, anyone who does a design or a drawing, with that of our site team. So it's making sure we've got the right information, that it is fully coordinated, that it's clear as can be, so that we know we're building everything right first time rather than misunderstanding the intentions really. In my experience, it is predominantly men. I'd say maybe 20% women is what I've come across so far, but I do find it to be very inclusive, a very inclusive environment. I'm always made to feel welcome, I'm always included. Construction in general though, there's no clear paths anyway. You can chop and change your role. It's very fluid kind of industry. I think people think it's a very messy industry and perhaps quite old-fashioned as well. So I think people think they need to get down and dirty and stuck in to be part of it, and that's not my experience. Yeah, when I tell people what I do, I think they're surprised that I work in construction. They're surprised that there are roles like mine out there. A lot of people think I do the designs. They go, oh, so what have you designed lately? And I'm, no, I don't do the drawings. I do this, but they're then very interested to see what I've been up to in Manchester, what I've been building and what I know about what's going on, which is quite good. It's been really good working at GMI actually. It's a growing company and quite a fast growing company, which means there's always new people to meet. The office culture I find really nice. Everyone was really welcoming and supportive. And my site teams are fantastic. You know, they're really openly communicative with me. They sit you down as well and want to learn about how you are best communicating, how you best learn, how you best work, and they try to adapt to that. So in the office, they're understanding what kind of person you are to make sure you're with your right team and that you're in the right job and being supported in the right way to really get the best out of you and the best for the project. So I've really enjoyed it so far. One of the biggest challenges when I did start a few years back now was PPE. I couldn't find boots in my size because I have quite small feet. I couldn't find jackets that didn't go down to my knees. So, you know, I looked a bit like a school child visiting a site when I first started. But even that's got better now. You can get trousers that are short enough, you can get jackets that are small enough, you can get boots that come in size 2 or 3 even. So it's got a lot better. So I started 6 to 8 years ago in construction, and back then I think it was very male dominated, quite a strong work culture though. So that's the one thing I really like about the industry. Everyone's really hardworking. Everyone works really well as a team as well, because you have to. And you've got your site managers, you've got your project managers, but you've also got your quantity surveyors, your design managers. Everyone has to work as a really good team. They have to do a lot of communicating, and that's got a lot better, especially with technology these days. I think get out there and do some internships or do some trials at some companies. With regards to kind of the route you take, it's just about following your passion. There is always a role in this industry that can match your passion. So if you're interested in maths, look at engineering. If you're interested in design, look at architecture or design management. If you're interested in people, look at project management. If you're really good at organising and planning, and if you're really good at managing people and systems, then look at being a site manager. Look at programming. Look, if you, again, back to maths, if you love maths, look at QSing. Even sales-wise, you can do procurement, and that's a really important role to make sure we get the right products at a reasonable price, but it meets our program. So there are so many different roles that you could do. It's just about making sure you're passionate about the role you're doing, and then you'll fit in just fine.